I'm Sonia and I help people take their power back. If you are interested in one-on-one coaching with me or you would like to support my channel, my Ko-Fi link is in the description. And if you have not heard already, I am going to be going live on Saturday, this Saturday the 30th at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time here on YouTube if you want to come hang out. Today, I want to talk about that manifestation is forever. Not manifestation, but choosing your thoughts, auto-shitism, is for fucking ever. It's forever. It always has been, and it always will be. I kind of mentioned this in the last video. It's like gravity. It always has been, and it always will be. It's how our world works. It is what it is. This is where I think that people really need to just focus on their mindset. You need to focus on getting good at choosing the thoughts you want to be true, regardless of what's going on. Again, ignoring the 3D does not mean keeping yourself in shitty situations and hoping they get better, but it is realizing that no matter what is going on, you have a choice in how you're going to view the situation, how you're going to think about the situation. All of that is fully under your control at any moment, and it always will be. And that is what you need to get good at, because the people who are constantly like, well, how long do I have to affirm and how long will it take? You're going to affirm for fucking ever. If you want a relationship and you want to have a happy relationship, you are going to affirm that your relationship is happy forever. And when you meet them and then they start doing things you don't like, you gotta affirm that they're doing things that you do like. You don't get to start thinking that, oh my God, blah, 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 and bitching and moaning and complaining again. If you go back to bitching and moaning and complaining, guess what you're gonna get? More shit to bitch, moan, and complain about. I keep thinking about, it's like manifesting and getting your shit is not like the animated Disney version of Aladdin, where you get 3 fucking wishes and you have to get everything in your life just right, or I fucked it up. I believe the original version, I've never read it and I don't know much about it, but I think it's the Arabian Nights, I don't even know that much, but I believe the original story, there's unlimited wishes. And that's how this works. You have unlimited wishes. You have unlimited thoughts. You can think whatever you want about anything for the rest of your life. Having what you want, keeping what you want, getting the life that you want comes from choosing the thoughts you want to be true now and always. That does not change, because that is the law. Whatever you think about and tell yourself is true. And that will always be the case, even when you get the shit you want. So if you want to keep the shit you want and you want to keep things the way that you want them to be, you have to continue to think about them the way that you want them to be. Now, the more that you do this, you will create new neural pathways and your mindset will shift from the shitty old stuff to where your affirmations will become your dominant thoughts, but you still have to be aware of what you are telling yourself. That does not change. That does not go away. That is what you are practicing getting good at. That is why I want to take the focus off of manifestation and onto auto-shitism. Focusing on your fucking thoughts, telling yourself what you want to be true, regardless of the circumstances. You always get to tell, you can imagine whatever you want whenever you want to. That's it. And trying to be like, I did this for a long time. It's like, well, I have to go with the biggest vision I can think of, and I have to get it just right, or I'm going to fuck it up and then I won't get what I want and blah, blah. No, you're always doing this. You're always going to be doing this. You can start where you are and start doing it in small steps. I've heard a few people being like, well, I had a client and they weren't focused on the happy marriage and then they had some like bumps along the way. I think that's ridiculous. And I need to start rereading me some Neville, but I do not think that Neville ever said go for the biggest vision, the biggest version of what you can possibly want. He just said, imagine yourself having what you want. And like, he learned by wanting to go to Barbados and then manifesting, telling himself he was in Barbados and getting to go to Barbados. He didn't go from, I've never done this, to, I'm a fucking multimillionaire and I'm married and I have 5 kids and my life is just like completely different than it is right now. Because part of what Abdullah, I think, was teaching him is that you can do whatever you want in this moment. You can think however you want in this moment, which is going to influence your future moments. You're doing this anyway. You are thinking all of these shitty thoughts about your life because that is what's happening around you, and you are just confirming that, and then you get more of it. The way that you think about the things you want in a way that you don't want them to be, you need to just start telling yourself that things are the way you want them to be. You have to lie to yourself. That is the name of the game. And you do not have to do it in a, I have to get it all together and all perfect at once. Because even if you did that and were successful, you're going to still have to do it. I mentioned this a lot of times. This is why people who win the lottery lose it all. Because they didn't change their mindset about having money and being wealthy and all the things. They one and done to getting the money, but because they didn't have the mindset to support it, they lost it all. They didn't change their thoughts. They went right back to the old version of them. So don't do that. If you want to live the life you dream of, practice getting good at choosing your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Love and light.